The summer sun continued well into the end of October. We took full advantage of the nearby river. I told Sean that we were living out my dream. When I imagined our life with Penny, this was exactly what I envisioned. Warm days under the sun, laughing and playing fetch in the water. The simplest days fill my heart the most. Being in nature with the ones I love is all that I need. We celebrated our 8-year wedding anniversary. I can't believe how quickly time goes by. We have been together for over 13 years now. We met when I was a zealous 21-year-old and he was a 24-year-old, wise beyond his years. His kindness was obvious and he had this air of mystery that intrigued me. I wanted to dig deep into his mind and learn all that I could about him. Originally, I didn't plan on falling for him. I actually tried to avoid it, but the more I got to know him, I knew I was done for. He was perfect for me. He wasn't everything that I thought I wanted, but he was everything that I needed and more. I never had to question anything. I never felt confused or worried about our love. I just knew that with him, I felt safe, seen, and loved for just being me. Fall finally made itself present during the last week of October. An abrupt temperature change followed by a bit of rain. The tree's leaves began to take on colors of gold, red, orange, and burgundy. Our kitchen has been in full use and I have absolutely loved it. I've been cooking comforting meals that warm the body and the soul. Full of seasonings, herbs, baked goods, roasted root vegetables, and soups, accompanied by music playing in the background, all while enjoying a glass of wine from time to time. We finally purchased the new car that we have been saving for, and we've been loving it so far. I've been thinking a lot about the future of my channel lately. Since it's in its infancy, I've been trying to figure out my style and what feels right to me. To tell you the truth, I don't have a plan on where this is going exactly, or for how long I'll do it. All I know is that it makes me happy right now. I've always been a quality over quantity person in every facet of my life, so naturally it makes sense for me to do it here as well. I'm not here to conquer the algorithm or to accept every and any sponsorship that comes my way. I'm here to create videos that I'm proud of and to hopefully help others in some way, without pressure or due dates. Whether it's from something said that resonates, perhaps from me expressing my own vulnerabilities, or just a tiny slice of entertainment throughout your day. I just wanted to hop on here and tell you what we're doing today. We're actually going to an interior design store that is near us. I'm excited to go because this time of year they usually shut down for I think about a week to decorate the entire store to get ready for the holiday season, and it's supposed to be really, really beautiful. So I'm excited to go this year. I didn't get to make it last year, and I'm gonna bring you guys along. Sean made one of the vases go right here. Super nifty. All these toys back here. Can't wait to show you guys what we got. Alright, you guys, we got a lot of cool stuff and I can't wait to show you. We actually went and ran errands afterwards, so we're getting home kind of late. I have food cooking and I just wanted to make sure I show you guys everything that we got at that store that you guys saw is very beautiful. Okay, so this is the first thing that I got. I've actually been wanting to get these. I saw them online. Hi, Penny. I have a spoon rest that I use that is made of wood. I believe it's olive wood. And it's beautiful, but it just doesn't work, obviously, with putting your spoon there. It's not the most functional thing. I wanted something that was going to be easier to keep looking clean, and I went with these. So I believe they're originally almost 50, and these came out to half off, which is awesome. Sean actually spotted the sales section. He's really good at that when I'm at those stores. And yeah, so I went with these and I really, really like them a lot. But yeah, thought they were really nice. The next item, Sean was like, you do not need any more of these. But I did because I have more places that I need them. And Sean's over here shaking his head. And it's a match holder with a striker. And I just thought it was really pretty. I think this would be beautiful anywhere in my house, but I'm thinking maybe on the dining table with the candle and then maybe the vase I purchased, I'm not sure. All right, so the next item is something that you guys have seen before that I was contemplating whether or not to get at a flea market just because I felt like it was kind of trendy, but I kept thinking about it and I thought it would look good in my downstairs restroom. This is it. It's just a black vase. I don't know if you remember it. I think it will look good in our bathroom downstairs. So that's where it will be going. The next item is something that I've seen before and I always feel like they don't look that natural or real, but this one, it fooled me a little bit and it definitely fooled Sean. But it is those pillar candles that I showed you guys in the video. And I just want to try them out. I just purchased one of them because I wanted to make sure that I actually will use it. And if I do, then I will get more. But this one, it looks pretty darn real. So the brand is Deluxe Home Art. And yeah, I'm not really into artificial things like this, but again, it did. It looked pretty real. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm always trying to be really aware of my health, and I know that candles, burning them all the time isn't the best for air quality. So I figured, you know, maybe a couple times a week I can burn my candles and then I can maybe have some of these going for the rest of the week. I don't know. We'll see. I apologize if you can hear Penny. She's chewing on her bone, but let's keep this going. All right, I'm gonna make this fast because I'm actually running out of space on my memory card, but this is the last and I don't know, the best item that I purchased. I just love a vase with a bit of gloss, and I feel like this one's kind of unique because it has such a rich, deep chocolate tone, and I just thought it was different, really like it. So I'm gonna figure out where I'm going to put it, whether it is on my dining table or on my counter. It might not be big enough for my counter, I don't know. We gotta figure out something for the counter. The counter is really large. I will show you guys how this looks tomorrow when I put some branches in it from my trees that are changing color. So you'll see it tomorrow. I was able to delete some footage and make some space so I can finish showing you guys other things that I have. I actually have one other home item, and that is the Frama hand wash. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I really, really love the bottle. I've been eyeing this hand wash. It's such a random thing, but I like home decor, and even down to what my hand wash bottle looks like. And I've been eyeing this one. I think it's so beautiful. I actually purchased this one from Ford, and the reason why I love it, I love the shape, but I also love the smoked glass. And the hardest part about buying hand washes online is, of course, you don't know how they're gonna smell. You just kind of read the notes and hope for the best. And this one's not
terrible, just for me. It's not my preferred kind of scent, but it's not terrible. Of course, with purchasing your hand wash online, you're not sure what you're going to really get, even if you're reading the notes and all of that. So I read them and they sounded great, but now that I have it, I like the way it smells when I'm washing my hands. It's just afterwards, the scent that's left on it isn't my favorite. But of course, it's all about preference, so you may love it, but just not my favorite. I still enjoy using it. It's very hydrating and it doesn't leave my skin feeling really stripped, which is important for me because I have a pet peeve of dry hands. I do not like the feeling of dry hands at all. So this has been great. Besides not loving the scent, that's okay. I can work with it. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you guys were some of my purchases I made for the Sephora sale. And I usually wait to do a lot of my purchases during this time because I know what I'm mostly going to use throughout the year, and of course I want to get a discount. So the first item that I purchased was the Pureology Color Fanatic 21 Essential Benefits. Love this leave-in conditioner. I personally like the smell. I don't know, some people might think it's strong, but I think it smells really good. And I like that it's very hydrating. And I like that it also is a heat protectant as well. But this has been one of my absolute favorite leave-in conditioners I've ever used. It makes my hair feel so healthy. And yeah, I recommend this one for sure. The next item I purchased, I have very frizzy hair. I should mention my hair type. So I have fine, thin, frizzy, kind of like a curly, wavy hair. It's just not, it's not fun. It's not fun to have frizz and a weird in-between of curly and wavy hair and then having thin hair and fine hair. So that's what we're working with. So if you have hair similar to mine, this is great. And if you want to straighten your hair, this is great. I love this for straightening my hair. I don't use it every single time because I do have the Dyson straightener and I haven't quite perfected how to use this with it. I don't know if it's because the air is kind of going two directions at the same time, so I don't know if it's actually causing frizz, but I think I just need to work with it a little bit more. I'm kind of figuring it out more and more. I love my Dyson hair straightener. It's probably one of my favorite hair purchases I've ever had. Actually, Sean got it for me for Christmas last year, but I love it. So I only really use this currently whenever I'm going to just use a round brush and I'm using a very precise hair nozzle that goes on my blow dryer and just kind of focuses the air downwards, so that way I can keep the hair cuticles going down and not getting frizzy. So that's the only time I use this, but I do swear by it. It works so well. Just make sure that you use it before you put anything in your hair. Like no leave-in conditioner until after you put this one on. And you don't even have to do a leave-in conditioner, but I still do just because I want to get that extra hydration, but you always do this first. This is like your primer. Something that I always use for my hair, for my very unruly hair, is definitely the leave-in conditioner, but I always use a hair oil no matter what, and this is the Virtue Healing Oil. I really, really like this one. I definitely feel like it doesn't weigh my hair down, which is nice because I don't want any heavy oils for my hair, but I also feel like it does make a difference. So that's this. I will take anything I can when it comes to trying to make my hair healthy. So speaking of that, I also will use this as a treatment. This stuff is pretty pricey, I will say, but it is the K18 leave-in mask, but I do swear by this. This stuff really works. I've been using this for a couple years now. I really feel like it's helped a lot with the strength of my hair. I have a lot less breakage and it just seems to make it feel a lot healthier and almost like my strand of hair is thicker. So really, really like this stuff. I feel like before I wasn't really able to use heat on my hair that often without having my hair just naturally break off. I'm sure you've read it, but just a little reminder, just shampoo your hair and don't use conditioner just get out of the shower after you shampoo your hair and wash it, rinse it out, and then you put this in afterwards. Nothing else for 4 minutes. Which is another reason why I really love this stuff, because I used to use the Olaplex products that are similar, and I still really like those, but I like the convenience of this the most. The next item that I purchased from Sephora is the Pharmacy Green Clay Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I've been using this for years and it works wonderful. It's great for removing your makeup, and of course before you do a face wash, great for a double cleanse, especially if you use waterproof makeup, which I definitely use waterproof mascara, and this stuff works well. All right, next thing is a Josie Maran Argan Sun Milk. And I've been using this sunscreen for a little while now, and I really, really like it. It doesn't make my face look like it has an extreme cast of white on it. It still has a little tiny bit of a cast, but not that bad, honestly, at all, which is really hard for me to find typically with more of the zinc oxide natural sunscreens. So really like it, and I like the glow that it gives. It's beautiful. So last but not least, I did purchase an eyebrow pencil, and it's from Rare Beauty, and I purchased it in deep brown, and I really enjoy using this one. I like the precision of it, I like the angle of it. I just think it's just the perfect size, and it goes on easily and blends out if I need to. I don't know, it just works great. All right, so that is everything. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything away and finish up cooking, and I will see you guys later.